Welcome back to California State University of Northridge. We are in Chem 102 lab doing experiment 4, where we are measuring the equilibrium constant of a reaction. First, we're going to talk about how to use a volumetric flask. We like to use volumetric flasks to dilute our solutions because they are very accurate in the solutions that they make. You'll notice that there is only one line here, so if we go over the line, we've diluted it too much and have to do it again. If we are under the line here, then we must go all the way to the line. Remember, we're measuring the meniscus. So as an example, we'll go ahead and pipette 5 milliliters of a dyed water solution. Practice makes perfect. Here we go. We'll just pipette it into here. And remember, we're just going to let gravity take its toll. We don't blow out the tip or try to squeeze all of the drops out of this volumetric pipette because it is to deliver exactly 5 milliliters. Get that last drop out of there. And now we have to dilute it to what we call the mark. Again, if we go over, we've done too much and we have to start over again. If we're under, then we have to keep adding till we're at the line. So what we like to do is we like to add it very quickly until it reaches about right here on the neck. That's when we want to slow down and make sure that we add it precisely, and again, just to the line. And right now we're just diluting it with DI water. You'll be using a different solution for the experiment, so make sure you know what you're using. And this is when we want to add slowly. If you need to get closer to it in eye level, you can. But there we have it. It's to the meniscus. So afterwards, what you need to do is put the little cap back on it and invert it a few times to mix it. And now we'll have our diluted solution. After you put your solutions in the test tubes, they're going to look something like this. Now if you put these straight into the cuvette, you'd notice that the spectrophotometer readings for the absorbance would be kind of weird. Because if you notice, there's a gradient. This isn't thoroughly mixed. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your spatula and just mix it. What you want is you want an even color throughout the whole test tube, like this. So let's compare the two. Okay? So let's go ahead and mix the other one too. So now the solution is thoroughly mixed, nice even color, and we can move on to the spectrophotometer part. Now when you're at the spectrophotometer, you'll have many more test tubes. And if you're going to be washing and drying every single one of them, it's going to be time consuming and unnecessary. What you can instead do is you can measure your first solution. You have it filled and you'd wipe it down. And you'd measure it in the spec. After that, you'd remove it and you can pour the solution into your waste beaker. After this, you can rinse it out with some water, DI of course. I like to rinse them out twice just in case. And now, you'll notice that there's still water droplets inside. We have two options. We can either dry it with a Chem wipe, or we can dilute it with the solution we're going to measure next. So to do that, we just add the solution to the cuvette, pour it out, and do it one more time. And each time we do this, we're making sure that all of the water inside the cuvette is diluted and then poured out, so that our final measurement will just be of the solution we want to measure. Stick it in, measure it, and then repeat as necessary. That's it for this experiment. See you for the next one.